One of the most Texas things that can happen in a murder trial just actually happened today. Let me catch y'all up to speed and let y'all know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow when Yella Beezy walked through the goddamn door.
In a high-profile Dallas murder case involving rival rappers. The first trial in the murder-for-hire killing of rapper MO3 is now delayed. Fox source Stephen Dial joins us with details. Stephen.
Clary's Kewon White is the man prosecutors say Dallas rapper Yella Beezy paid to allegedly kill MO3. A continuance was set today, and there will be a new trial date, but we don't exactly know when. Murder of Melvin Noble, who went by the rap name MO3, was caught on camera. It was a wild scene on I-35 in Dallas, November 2020, with dozens of gunshots fired in the middle of traffic. Prosecutors say Kewon White ambushed and shot MO3. They say he was paid by one of MO3's rivals, Marquise Conway, a Dallas rapper who goes by Yella Beezy.
It's not uncommon, Your Honor, to have litigation support in cases that have terabytes worth of discovery.
Thursday's hearing revealed that this alleged murder-for-hire conspiracy created an enormous amount of evidence. White's attorney said that they still have a lot to go through and requested assistance to sift through it. The judge did not rule on that motion.
The second counsel is a whole attorney. I mean, I'm asking for support that organizes 16 terabytes worth of discovery to ensure that Mr. White has the ability to have a fair trial.
And I will take this motion under advisement.
Both sides agreed that they would not be ready by the trial date scheduled on February 2nd. During the hearing, the prosecution talked to the judge about White's tattoos and possible gang affiliation, arguing that's relevant to their case. The judge ruled the state can photograph White before trial to use it if it were to come up.
The defendant does have unique tattoos, including down the right side of his face, his left eyebrow, his forearms. I'm not going to get into any gang evidence during this hearing, but we believe, and I have evidence that I believe would show that the defendant is a gang member, and those tattoos can help in my expert's identification and testimony as his affiliation as a gang member, if it became relevant.
I would just at this point make an oral motion in limine as it relates to any gang affiliation that the state intends to raise or thinks that they have sufficient information that we'd be able to have a hearing outside the presence of the jury for the court to be able to make a determination whether or not there's sufficient evidence there to discuss that in front of the jury.
The state made clear that while there is a lot of evidence to go through, they have not delayed in getting that evidence to the defense. The prosecution and defense will meet again next week. As for Yella Beezy, he is scheduled to have a hearing tomorrow.
Let me hit y'all up with the spots real quick. Boom. That's fast cash. Tap that goddamn QR code or hit the link in the description. Win some money, play some games, win some money. $5 cash from Nash. As soon as you sign up, you're good to go. Trust me, it's one of the ones that y'all actually can count on. So this ain't no staking, no drinking, no crap like that. Nah, this is fast cash. Hit that QR code or tap the link in the description. Get paid today just to play. You can get that on PayPal, gift cards, or directly to your bank account. So let's do this the right way. Yella Beezy trial gonna be pushed back to as well. Me personally, if I'm a betting man, and I don't bet because I'm too controlling to bet. If some of y'all, I just heard somebody the other day, Nash, hey, bro, next time you on Monroe, kicking it with your people, might pull up on me. I'm not going back to Monroe because every time I go there, I lose $50 playing them stupid ass slots that y'all be having. Neither here nor there. Yella Beezy stuff gonna get pushed back too. So the question then becomes, honestly, when the hell is there going to be time for justice for MO3 and then vindication or guilty verdict for all those involved? I'm not one of those individuals who will sit here and get mad or upset at people's family wanting justice, regardless of if you believe MO3 is a thug, a super gangster, whatever the hell it is that y'all believe, right? And I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm not telling you that you're right. But if he's a thug and a gangster and all that, and that's what comes with the streets, let me help y'all out. It's still illegal. Had it been the other way around, I'd be saying the same thing. See, the street justice shit, it only involves the streets. Y'all forget about the law. One thing that's very important that I need everybody to understand, we cannot criticize any of these mamas for wanting justice for their kids because they don't look at him like we look at him. I don't know what MO3 mama called her son, but I'm pretty sure she got a name for him. She probably called him by his government name. It's probably Melvin. So there's that. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. Texas, what the hell, bruh? What the hell? We ain't heard nothing for nothing. You got Takeoff murder that happened, MO3 murder that happened, Get Money Lil Ronnie murder that happened, bruh. It's like, what are we doing here? In 2 months, it'll be Get Money Lil Ronnie freaking anniversary, right? And his daughter. And we still ain't got nothing. Now, I get it. Some of y'all will say, well, Nash, that's just the Texas way. Or some of y'all will say, and if you say this, I can agree with you. So this actually wouldn't make sense if y'all decided to say this. Well, they got to get it right. They got to get all the ducks in a row. They got to cross their dang T's and dot their I's. I get all that. But at a certain point in time, isn't it crowding the freaking jails? Y'all just got Kewon White from the feds. Ain't it not crowding y'all jails right now? If Yella Beezy gets found guilty, get found not guilty, what happens to all the time and the money that he's lost? What happens to the assumptions and assertions that all happen that try to tarnish his name? What happens then? Because I'm going to be honest, I think had this trial actually proceeded in a timely manner, bro, it's possible we never even would have knew or the alleged involvement of Yella Beezy. Just think about it this way, how crazy this is. It took until last year. MO3 been dead for years and them trials has been pushed back every single time. Man, they've been waiting on this shit for years. This is one of those things where I think the system is working perfectly against everybody except for the actual victims. Nah, Nash, because you just said that, bruh, if this wouldn't happen, then Yella Beezy, he wouldn't be. So wouldn't that mean that basically, if it were true, then shit, them taking a long time and then getting Yella Beezy involved means it's a good thing. I can understand that part. But if they had actual deadlines and time to get this shit, I think they would focus more and being more effective in what they're doing when they do this shit. Meaning, I think they would have found this out in 6 months instead of knowing they got 4 years to solve a goddamn murder or they got 2 people under arrest and charged with it. Now, some of y'all may disagree, but I would ask you this simplistic question. If that's true, right? If that's true, then why can't they be more effective? If we can get them to be better at what they do, bruh, a lot of these cats would probably second, third guess about pulling the trigger and doing stupid shit. I'm just being honest. You don't got to like what I say, but the way in which I explain it, I think it's pretty simple. They got to get better at their jobs. I'm not saying, oh shit, bro. Let's all advocate for, these cats to go to jail and these cats to commit murders, and let's advocate for the police to arrest everybody in active investigations. I'm not saying that. What I'm advocating for is this shit to stop. The way this should have been handled is on wax. Should have been handled like O3 Greedo and doggone RJ when they was beefing. They did they diss songs and then they got on stage and performed their diss songs. They both made money and went their separate ways. That's how that should have went, bro. But this damn ego and this fake ass street culture that shifts every single day, bro. So, nah, man. Cause I don't want another Mama Duck going on people's lives and get mad at me, bro. Like, no. Just because I disagree with certain shit doesn't mean I'm actively against you. I'm sorry, I'm not. Or I wouldn't have been cool with you. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Do you believe in what happened? Because you could make the case if you wanted to. Well, if they would have hurried up and had the case, then Yella Beezy would be at home chilling. Or y'all like me saying, bro, y'all could have effectively done this and got this damn trial wrapped up in 7 months, maybe a year tops. I mean, y'all got the people y'all got. I'm assuming y'all got good evidence to hold them accountable and charge them and possibly get a murder conviction. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. But click right here to see how one rapper got robbed, and it's pretty bad. Click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.